All universities engage in research and teaching, but the nation's more than 100 land-grant colleges and universities have a third critical mission: extension. Extension means reaching out, and, along with teaching and research, land-grant institutions extend their resources, solving public needs with college or university resources through non-formal, non-credit programs. These programs are largely administered through thousands of county and regional extension offices, which bring land-grant expertise to the most local of levels. This cooperative extension system is funded by a combination of county, state, and federal dollars and is administered by the United States Department of Agriculture. Congress created the extension system nearly a century ago to address exclusively rural agricultural issues. At that time, more than 50% of the U.S. population lived in rural areas, and 30% of the workforce was engaged in farming. Extension's engagement with rural America helped make possible the American Agricultural Revolution, which dramatically increased farm productivity. Fewer than 2% of Americans farm for a living today, and only 17% of Americans now live in rural areas. The National Cooperative Extension System remains an important player in American life. It increasingly addresses urban and suburban, in addition to rural issues, and it has responded to information technology changes in America by developing a national web presence known as e-extension. The cooperative extension system began with two key pieces of federal legislation. The Morrill Act of 1862 established land-grant universities to educate citizens in agriculture, home economics, mechanical arts, and other practical professions. Extension was formalized in 1914 with the Smith-Lever Act. It established the partnership between agricultural colleges and the U.S. Department of Agriculture to provide for cooperative agricultural extension work. In communities across the nation, extension agents went into the barns, crop fields, and homes of the nation's farms, working one-on-one to teach practical application of research-based knowledge. It was not easy work at first. Adults in the farming community did not readily accept new agricultural discoveries.
You remember Mr. Barkley?
Oh, yeah. What's on your mind, Barkley?
It's about these trees, Mr. Matthews. I'd suggest you leave them standing, sir.
I expect you county agents have got to make some sort of suggestion in order to hold your jobs.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to show you something, sir. It's right over here.
Educators found that youth would experiment with these new ideas and then share their experiences and successes with the adults. So rural youth programs became a way to introduce new agricultural technology to the adults. These corn clubs, as they were known, formed the basis for what is now known as the 4-H program. Throughout the 20th century, cooperative extension worked with farmers to increase productivity. In 1945, it took up to 14 labor hours to produce 100 bushels of corn on 2 acres of land. By 2002, that same 100 bushels of corn were produced in under 3 labor hours on less than 1 acre. That increased productivity, despite the decline in farm numbers, resulted from increased mechanization, commercial fertilizers, new hybrid seeds, and other technologies. Extension played an important role in extending these new technologies to U.S. farmers and ranchers. Today, in the 21st century, Extension works in 6 major areas. 4-H youth development cultivates important life skills in youth that build character and assist them in making appropriate life and career choices. Youth learn science, math, social skills, and much more through hands-on projects and activities. Agriculture, research, and educational programs help individuals learn new ways to produce income through alternative enterprises, improved marketing strategies, and management skills. They also help farmers and ranchers improve productivity through resource management, controlling crop pests, soil testing, livestock production practices, and marketing. Leadership development programming trains extension professionals and volunteers to deliver programs in gardening, health and safety, family and consumer issues, and 4-H youth development, and to serve leadership roles in their communities. Natural Resources teaches landowners and homeowners how to use natural resources wisely and protect the environment with educational programs in water quality, timber management, composting, lawn waste management, and recycling. Family and Consumer Sciences helps families become more resilient and healthy by teaching nutrition, food preparation skills, positive child care, family communication, financial management, and health care strategies. Community and Economic Development helps local governments investigate and create viable options for economic and community development, such as improved job creation and retention, small and medium-sized business development, effective and coordinated emergency response, solid waste disposal, tourism development, workforce education, and land use planning. Regardless of the program, Extension expertise meets public needs at the local level. The Extension system also supports the eXtension website. One of the goals of eXtension is to develop a coordinated, internet-based information system where customers will have round-the-clock access to trustworthy, balanced views of specialized information on a wide range of topics. For customers, the value will be personalized, validated information addressing their specific questions, issues, and life events. Information on the eXtension website is organized into resource areas, each supported by a nationwide community of practice of land-grant university system faculty and staff experts. There are currently more than 40 resource areas. Each resource area includes articles, news events, frequently asked questions, learning lessons, and an opportunity to ask an expert your personal question. All content is based on unbiased research and undergoes peer review prior to publication. eXtension also supports the Cooperative Extension system as it explores new ways to reach out to audiences through Web 2.0 technologies and the use of virtual worlds. The website can be accessed at www.extension.org.